Let us begin with a moment of prayer, inviting God's presence into our devotional time. Welcome to our devotional, The Lord is My Shepherd, finding rest in God's care. Today, let's explore the profound comfort and assurance found in Psalm 23. Reflect on the depth of meaning in each verse of Psalm 23, highlighting the relationship between the shepherd and the sheep. This psalm, attributed to King David, is a profound expression of trust and confidence in God's guidance and care. The imagery of the shepherd is not just a poetic device, but a powerful metaphor for God's unwavering commitment to his people. The shepherd knows each sheep by name, cares for them, and ensures their safety. This relationship is built on trust, love, and an intimate knowledge of each other's needs and character. Consider how God, as our shepherd, provides for our needs, leads us beside still waters and restores our souls. The still waters represent peace and tranquility, a place where we can find rest and refreshment. Green pastures symbolize abundance and nourishment, where our physical and spiritual needs are met. In these serene settings, our souls are restored, rejuvenated, and strengthened. This restoration is not just a temporary relief, but a deep, lasting renewal that equips us to face life's challenges with a renewed spirit and a sense of purpose. Let's explore the imagery of walking through the valley of the shadow of death, finding courage and comfort in God's presence and protection. This valley represents the darkest and most challenging times in our lives, moments of fear, uncertainty, and danger. Yet even in these shadowy paths, we are not alone. God's presence is a source of comfort and strength, guiding us through the darkness. His rod and staff, symbols of protection and guidance, assure us that we are safe under his watchful eye. This assurance transforms our fear into courage, knowing that we are never abandoned. We'll delve into the concept of God preparing a table before us, symbolizing his abundant provision and blessings, even in the midst of challenges. This table is not just a place of physical nourishment, but a symbol of God's generosity and care. An overflowing cup signifies abundance, joy, and the overflowing blessings that God pours into our lives. Even when we face adversities, God's provision is constant and unwavering. This image of a prepared table amidst our enemies highlights God's ability to provide for us and bless us, regardless of our circumstances. Reflect on the promise of dwelling in God's house forever, experiencing eternal security and peace in his presence. This promise is a source of hope and assurance, reminding us that our ultimate home is with God. In his house we find eternal security, peace, and a sense of belonging. This eternal dwelling is not just a future promise, but a present reality, as we live in the awareness of God's presence and care. The peace we experience in his house transcends all understanding, providing us with a deep sense of security and well-being that nothing in this world can offer. To summarize the key points of our exploration of Psalm 23, we emphasize the depth of God's care and provision for his people. I encourage you to find rest and peace in God's care, trusting in his faithful guidance and provision. Let us close with a prayer asking for God's continued presence and guidance as our shepherd and guide.